Harlem Nights? It's your boy, the King of Silver, with my boy Eddie, leader of the Harlembling Army. What's going on, bro?
Good, good. Finally got to meet.
Yep. We talk and get along to see. Now I got a couple questions for you. Where are you from, and tell me a bit about your background.
So I was born in Kiev, Ukraine in 1989. It was still the Soviet Union. I grew up with a single mother. I came here, I was about 6 months old. And I had a good childhood. I'm a single child. But it was definitely a lower middle class childhood. That's what always motivated me to try to achieve something of my life. I had a lot of friends, we're 15, 16, we're doing stupid shit. I used to live in Brooklyn, in Bay Ridge actually back then, New York City. And we used to do stupid shit. I looked at these friends, but I saw that they don't have a future. I always wanted to do something with my life. And since those days, I was really into jewelry. I really was interested in designing jewelry, in how to manufacture it, and how to bring interesting ideas to the people.
Nice. Now I got another question for you. How is your price so cheap compared to other websites?
Listen, Harlembling, first and foremost, we're manufacturing. I made a video, but for a lot of legal reasons, even though I go to my factory at least every month or two, I can't show a lot of the things inside, but we manufacture all of the items in-house, with the exception of watch movements. Those we have to source, and with the exceptions of findings in the jewelry industry. It's the clasps, the O-rings, stuff like that. It's cheaper to buy it from a specific company.
And I got the last.
But by manufacturing it,
Apologize.
by manufacturing it ourselves, is we take it from the factory and bring it straight to the consumer's doors. A lot of the other companies, that jewelry comes from the factory, goes to one wholesaler, goes to another distributor, goes to another place, then goes to a retail store, and every link, the prices get added on. Another way is we're an internet business, so it eliminates a lot of expenses. We could ship everything out from a warehouse. We don't need to have a fancy storefront like one of these at the mall, or
I didn't want that.
And lastly, I'm not greedy. I want to bring jewelry to the people at fair prices, and I want to do it in the most honest, transparent way. I don't need to. This ring, if it costs me $100 to make, I will sell it to the people for $120, $130. I will sell it to my wholesale customers for $120, let's say, and they will resell it and they will charge more money. But when you're buying jewelry from me, you're really buying it from the factory. It's as close to the source as you will get.
Last question. What made you get into the beef with Max and NYC? Tracks NYC.
Tracks NYC. Listen, guys, I don't start beefs. I never attack anybody. And it's my personality. That's the way I was brought up. I'm not the person to ever throw the first punch. But I will defend myself. I will defend myself. Max from Tracks NYC made a video, a completely bogus video, saying that moissanite is trash, pulled out a molecular structure, and that had no scientific meaning. I did a fact check. You can watch my videos on it.
Which he did. That's correct. Silver Knight. Go check out that video if you haven't checked it out.
And I responded. And when I responded with factual information, not opinion-based. Whenever I present information, it is always going to be factual. I do not like opinions. Opinions cannot be verified. Facts can. So, and when another company, this one, or there was another company that commented, a pretty big company, I won't mention the name, is that Eddie's jewelry has to be low end because it's an expensive. They buy jewelry from me and resell it to you guys. So it is what it is.
Alright, so guys, as you heard it from the person himself, the leader of Eddie, check it out. I'm gonna let you guys be. I'm signing off. Here's the King of Silver, the leader of the Harlembling Army right here, Eddie. And we catch y'all later. See yas.
Later.